Jason, who's going to be at the Talkin Jets Week 4 game, says Brees has a slight chance of 100 receptions this year. He wasn't utilized in the first 6 games and got 76-ish receptions. Could you imagine Brees getting 100 receptions out of the backfield? That would be bonkers. I think he's definitely... I think he's definitely going to get 2,000 yards. I think with the emergence of Braylon Allen, maybe that becomes a little bit tougher if they try to keep him healthier longer throughout the season. But I would love to see Brees get involved with the passing game more, because it just takes one cut and he's juking the shoes out of a linebacker or a nickel corner, something like that, as opposed to having to run through the offensive line and the defensive line and go through the different levels of the defense. I love seeing Brees out in space. Matt, your thoughts on Brees getting 100 receptions this year?
Yeah, by the way, just in case it wasn't clear, that's insane. That was a reaction to the thought of him actually getting it. That wasn't at Jason, because he's right. And the fact that a Jets running back could catch him 100 passes in a season is downright wild. Wild stuff. How many did he have last year? Was it 76?
That's what Jason is saying. Yeah.
And think about it. After the Giants game, Hackett said, you know what's really interesting? We're learning that Brees Hall can be utilized as a passing threat.
Then he could catch the football.
He catch it. This is really cool.
Yeah, he's going to be a special player this year. I am so excited for Brees Hall. So also, I'm looping this all together here. It's slightly off topic, but on the topic of Brees Hall, I'm upset because in one of my fantasy drafts, which drafts tomorrow, I know for a fact I won't be able to draft Brees Hall. And let me explain why. So have you ever played it with a super flex? It's essentially a 2-quarterback league. Yep. So this is my first time playing. The commissioner switched up. They wanted to do no defense, no kicker, 2 flexes, and a super flex. So there's such an emphasis on quarterbacks, and I got the #1 pick in the draft. So the obvious choice would be either Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts because of their rushing ability and what they add. And by the time it loops all the way back to me, I know there's no way Brees is still going to be there, but maybe Garrett. I'm hoping to get Garrett on the loop back around at pick. It's a 10-team league, so that'd be pick 20, I guess.
Man, that's rough. Yeah, Superflex League is tough because if you got to get a quarterback early, it's got to be one of the first picks. I have anytime I'm in the first round, so it sucks. I'm in a few underdog drafts and stuff, and my name is Jets Talk 24/7 on there, so everyone knows when Ryan's picking at number 6 or number 5 and Brees Hall is on the board, they're just going to take Brees right in front of me. It's the most frustrating thing. It's happened to me, like, no joke, probably 3 or 4 times in the different drafts that I've done. If I have the first pick overall in a regular standard league, I am going Brees Hall all day. Very much bullish on our boy Brees. Green Bean, who would you say would be your first pick in a fantasy draft if you had the #1 overall pick?
Brees Hall.
I love it.
I don't know about
in a standard league.
I don't even understand. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Like, Matt's going nuts. Matt's smarter than me. He's more into this stuff than me. He pays it. He's higher than me in this world. Right. He's bigger, better, all that stuff. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. So in a regular fantasy league, they go, okay, you're first, when I had the first pick 2 years ago, I took Jonathan Taylor. And he got injured like game 3. It was sucked. First game, he was like, I'm going to win this league, but it's like incredible. And he flamed out. But if I had the first pick this year, I'm taking Brees Hall without question.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.